Okay, so let's see if everything is working correctly. All right, it seems here it's working. All right, it seems here it's working. All right, it seems here it's working. All right, it seems. Okay, so this is the fifth live session. Hello everyone. And if you have seen the previous live sessions, I've been practicing Dutch, and this is still a A1, A2 level, so it's a beginner level. But I must say that since I speak English and I understand some German, this has been going maybe faster than for somebody who is not comfortable with German or with other languages. So what I want to do today is to go through the still verb conjugation. I want to do a little bit of revision of what I did in the previous session, this live session, and also previously with my teacher. So there will be a couple of exercises that are already done. And then I want to practice more, staying on the same kind of topic, so sentences, filling up with verbs, trying to understand what is going on. Yes, this is the main goal. Hello, if anybody's come, feel free to join the chat or practice with me or anything you may want, opinion, comments. I saw a couple of comments in a previous live session. It was nice. Somebody criticized the kind of format of exercise, but I suppose it was someone that didn't even watch the session, just turned it on for 2 seconds and closed it. But yeah, if you have comments, opinions, feedback, or anything, I would be glad to hear them. Okay. All right. So let's start. I will minimize the small. Maybe it works if I get here. Let's see. If I want to use word reference, let's see where I can get. No, here no. Maybe I can stay here. Yeah, I can stay here for now. Maybe then I will change. Okay, as I said, I want to go through a bit of revisions of exercise that I did together with my teacher. Here you can see the Word document on the left. Conjugate the verb in the brackets. Ik sta iedere ochtend om 7 uur op. So what is going on here? We have the verb staan in the infinitive. Staan normally is standing, but since there is also the preposition op, which is kind of on, it's get up or wake up, one of the two, probably get up. Ik sta iedere ochtend om 7 uur. So ochtend is morning. I get up every morning at 7 o'clock. Yes. So I hope the microphone is working well. Hello, nice to see you. What's your name? Real World Language Learning. It's nice to see you. As I said previously, if you, Carl, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Lorenzo. I'm going through this exercise. I don't know if you speak Dutch, you learned Dutch or what. I want to do a little bit of revision and then move on with a new exercise. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, good. All right. So, deze studenten studeren Nederlands aan de universiteit. So, deze studenten, we have these students study Dutch at the university. Okay, it's quite easy. Here we had ik, so the verb staan is conjugated For the ik form, it's just the stem, just the root, sta. Whereas here, since we have a plural pronoun, a plural subject, we have the full verb in the in the infinitive form, studeren. Dat meisje gaat in een klein dorp. Dat meisje gaat iedere dag naar school. Sorry, I just inverted lines. Ja, dat meisje gaat iedere dag naar school. So that meisje, if you remember, this is that girl. Gaat, goes, iedere dag naar school. So every day to school. Here you can see that the sentences are getting a little bit more complex, so we start seeing also some kind of adjectives, of adverbs, of pronouns that enrich the sentence and are very useful to learn at this stage if we want to chat or anything. Okay, so Carl, you are in Belgium since some time. In the Flemish part. You're a translator. Okay, nice, very good. So you can correct me for sure. I've just started. I started a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, I'm learning Dutch because I want to move to the Netherlands for work, and they require Dutch, like conversational. Otherwise, it's no go, no work there. All right. Mijn ouders wonen in een klein dorp. So my parents live in a small village. They eten vanavond pizza. We eat this evening pizza. You see, this is all this plural subjects, so they all go with the infinitive form. Je loopt altijd heel snel. You walk always very fast. De hond ligt naast de deur. Here, de hond ligt, so we have the stem is lig. We add a T because it's a third person singular, the kind of subject like he or ze or het or u. So in this situation, I think the dog is laying next to the door. De leraar legt de oefening uit. So this is explain, uitleggen. We have a verb that splits, so we have the preposition at the end and the main verb after the subject. I want to practice this kind of verbs later on, so I hope we will make an exercise in the future. Jullie maken vaak photos, so you all may take photos often. So this is the adverb that in this situation goes after the verb. Mijn zus heeft 2 katten. So my sister has 2 cats. Het museum is vandaag gesloten. The museum is closed today. U komt uit België. This is the formal you, so do you come from Belgium? Die kinderen spelen buiten met een bal. The children play outside with a ball. This sentence we saw many times during the last session. Okay. Good. I don't see if Sonic has said anything. Hoi, hello. Nice to see you. If you want to introduce yourself or anything, feel free. I am Lorenzo. I've just started this session. I'm going to practice a bit the present tense of Dutch verbs. Okay, so if you have any comment or feedback, just let me know. Good. Where was I? At the kinderen spelen met een bal. Okay. Ik vind de blauwe jas mooier So I find the blue jacket nicer, so I think the blue jacket is nicer. Not sure if in English this I find something nicer is like the perfect structure. For sure is my language. In Italian it's fine. We have here already an adjective that says that something is more than something else. This moi is beautiful, nice, and is the improvement, like adding or something. Yeah. More than, yeah. Zij leest iedere avond een boek. She reads each night, each evening a book. Remember that they is she and or they. We understand whether it's she or they by the conjugation of the verb. De trein vertrekt 8 uur. So the train leaves at 8 o'clock. So this is a good sentence because vertrekken is a good verb to learn, I think. 8 uur. So this is the time that at 8 o'clock. Okay, and so on. Then the second exercise, this was something I found, I'm finding quite hard to get it right. This is the same complication I found when I was learning German, and I'm finding it again now learning Dutch. There are different positioning verbs that can all be translated like with the verb to be, like to be somewhere. But they indicate somehow whether something is inside or standing or sitting, or indeed when we are talking about an animated object, as it could be a person or an animal, it's clear to say that staan is standing, liegen is laying, and zitten is sitting. But when it comes to an inanimated object, like could be keys, or it could be a bike, or it could be any other object, it gets difficult to choose which one. So let's see. This was already corrected by my teacher. So this is an example, and then we will have a new exercise on this to have a look at it. Yes. Okay. So, staan, liggen, zitten, hangen. Het boek ligt op de tafel. So the book is on the table and is lays on the table. De kinderen zitten op de bank televisie te kijken. So the children are sitting on the couch to watch television. De glazen staan in de kast. The kast is a kind of cupboard. Yeah. So the glasses are in the cupboard. The cat zit onder het bed, and this one could be also ligt, like he's sitting or is laying under the bed. Let's also remind that a few words have the het article. So het bed, het house, yeah, the neuter words, you know. So the fiets staat voor het huis. The bicycle is in front of the house, and in this situation is upright, is not laying. De sleutels zitten in mijn tas. So the keys are. This was one that I failed because what? And in zitten, for an inanimated object, for what I understood, there is some knowledge of being inside of something. So the sleutels zitten in mijn tas. The keys are inside. Well, yeah, are inside my bag. But maybe a native speaker would not translate this with are inside, but just are in the bag. Yeah. De docent staat achter zijn bureau. So the lecturer stands behind his desk or his office, probably desk. Let me know if I said something wrong. Like if you have better Dutch, just tell me. Huh? That is nice. As I've said in previous live sessions, I am not a teacher or anything. It's just I'm a learner like you, or even with a poorer level. So feel free to say what I'm saying wrong. Okay. No, this one, this one, this one. Okay. Mijn jas hangt aan de kapstok. So my jacket hangs on the hanger, yeah, the coat hanger. De bloemen zitten in een mooie vaas. The flowers are in a beautiful vase. I heard on ChatGPT this was said that could also be staan. Also, my teacher was not sure whether to choose zitten or staan because they are also standing, but they are also inside. So yeah, eventually there is some confusion even for native speakers, it seems, to pick up among these positioning verbs. De hond zit naast zijn basje. The dog is sitting next to his owner. Yeah. Okay, so I'm scratching myself. It's full of mosquitoes around me. Yeah. All right. See, this was the revision. Now, I want to go on with the sentences that are empty, so I have to fill them up with a verb. Let's see. I asked ChatGPT to make this a bit more complex, so you see that the length of these sentences is it's perhaps 20%, 10% longer. Let's see if I'm getting anything out of it. Iedere zaterdag wij boodschappen op de markt. Allora, every Saturday this boodschappen I think is to do the groceries, to go for the groceries. Yeah, I need to check it. So iedere zaterdag, first position, then verb, doen we boodschappen op de markt. Let's check this boodschappen. Yeah, purchases. Yeah, this kind of groceries. Okay. Good. Mijn opa leest iedere ochtend eerst de krant en daarna ontbijt hij. So, my grandfather reads every morning first the newspaper and afterwards he has breakfast. Ontbijt hij. Here again we have this kind of inversion of the verb and the subject, because when there is there is an adverb, then verb, then subject. Yeah, for what I understand. Okay, remember that the stem of lezen is lees, so we add a t for he. Je nooit je sleutels op deze veldplaats. Okay, this one is starts being a bit complicated for me. Bewaren. Let's start with this bewaren. What could it be? Bewaren. What could it mean? Save, keep, conserve. Okay. Bewaren. Je bewaart. There could be a double A here. Let's see. I was doing this with no, this one doesn't work for conjugation. Yeah, I need to take another website for this conjugation thing. Okay, let me open this. Dutch verb conjugation. Dutch verb conjugation. I hope it was this one I was using. Yeah, it looks like this one. Bewaren. Yeah. Okay, I'll turn it on again. Here. So we are at the present. Is it showing? No, it's not showing the present. Well, it's here. Well, it doesn't show. Anyway, it's too small, the crop I have made. So anyway, it's bewaart. So with double A. So bewaart. Yeah, there is this story of when there is one vowel. Yeah, it's hard for me to get it. It's just a feeling I'm trying to get, but it's not always correct. Bewaren. So the A is long, and it needs to be put also double A in the one syllable verbs, or I don't know. Anyway, it should be kept, this double A story, this long A. Je bewaart nooit je sleutels op deze veld plaats. So, what could it mean? You conserve nooit, never. Nooit is never. You never keep your keys on the places. Deze veld. It's let's see. Deze veld. The same. Deze veld. The same. Okay. So we will write it here. The same. Okay. So it's getting harder, huh? The situation here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go on. Okay. De kinderen blijven. Blijven is the verb in the infinitive. Na school wachtbeten tot het donker wordt. Okay, so the children blijven na school wachtbeten. Okay, the children stay after school, often outside, till it becomes dark. Yeah, this one has words that I saw on Duolingo already. The children stay, so the children are staying after school, outside, till it gets dark. De kinderen blijven na school wachtbeten tot het donker wordt. Ja. Worden, to become, to get. Ja. Ik bellen mijn vrienden bijna elke dag. Okay, so my friends almost every day. Bellen. What can it be, bellen? I don't think it has to do with beautiful. Bellen. Not even with war. Bella. Will it be like to meet in a kind of slang form? Ik bellen. Let's see. Ring. Yeah, like call. Yeah. Okay. iPhone. So what do you say? Will it be what will it be, the stem like this? Ik bel. Oh, ik bel. No, I think it's like this. Ik bel. Because there is a double L, so it should be short E. Bellen. Ik bel. Let's check on the conjugation thing. Bellen. Yes, ik bel. Only one E. Very good. So, ik bel. Yeah. Well, it's not that hard to remember this one because it's like ring a bell. So, yeah. Maybe it's even the word bell that is the same in Dutch. So, yeah. Good. Okay, let's go on. Let's see if it's showing it correctly. Yes. Gut. Onze buurvrouw altijd heel vriendelijk tegen iedereen. Okay, glimlachen. Okay, wow, it's getting harder here. Lachen is to smile, to laugh. Glimlachen, I could be laughing the back of someone or any deviation of it. Let's see. Onze buurvrouw. I think buurvrouw could be the neighbor that is a woman. I think buur is neighbor, so a buurvrouw. Yeah, sounds in my head like the woman next door or something, but it's a bit strange. Onze buurvrouw glimlacht altijd heel vriendelijk tegen iedereen. Yeah, it's hard for me to get this one. So our neighbor, female neighbor, laugh in the back. I don't know. Always laughs. A lot. Vriendelijk. So friendly. Tegen, against, everyone. I think I will go just... no, wait. This is just copy paste on Google Translate. Let's do piece by piece. Buurvrouw. Let's see if it's the female neighbor. Yeah, so buurman, buurvrouw. It's a bit strange that there is the two men and woman. Okay. Glimlacht. Glimlachen. Glimlachen. Smile. Okay. So it's not laughing in the back of someone. It's smile, to smile. Glimlacht altijd heel vriendelijk tegen iedereen. So I think she just smiles friendly to everyone. Interesting that there is tegen, so against. Let's go for a full translation on Reverso. Let's see what it says. Our neighbor, yeah. Always smiles very kindly at everyone. So I started with a nasty meaning, but it was a nice one eventually. Okay. So, yeah. Onze buurvrouw glimlacht altijd heel vriendelijk tegen iedereen. I think there are a lot of things to remember. Maybe this sentence is still a little bit too complex for my level. There is tegen iedereen, so to do something to someone, tegen, yeah. And also there are two adverbs. This is what makes it more complicated to guess. Altijd, so always, and very friendly, so two distinct adverbs. Well, three, because there is also heel, very, yeah, but good. De bus ankommen. Ankommen is to arrive, like in German, if I remember correctly. De bus ankommt precies. Okay, so I killed the first mosquito. Nice. De bus aankomt precies om 7:15 bij Headstation. The bus... precisely. Okay, precise. So we're starting to see more adverbs going on here. De bus aankomt precies om 8:15 by headstation. I think this 8:15 is 8:15. It's this. 8:15. Yeah, 8:15. Very good. So, let's go on. Waarom ren je altijd zo snel? Why do you always run so fast? I saw on the Reddit Learn Dutch page that there was a kind of discussion between this with this zo, because zo, yes, it can be translated like so, but when it's an adverb, like so increasing equality, so fast, so beautiful, so something, so that is zo. But somebody was complaining because it's not like a conjunction or an it's not the conjunction therefore, it's not that. In that case it's dus. This is what I read, but it was quite fine to me because in German it's the same. So I went through that already. Okay, so yeah, here ren without a T, because there is the inversion of je rent becomes renje. So the T drops. Mein Broer neemt graag foto's van vogels in het bos. So my brother likes to take photos of birds in the woods. I just want to check that this named is with the double A, because it's always nasty to understand this. Nemen. Let's see. Yeah, double A. Named. De studenten luisteren aandachtig naar de docent tijdens de les. Okay, the students listen to the lecturer. Here we have an adverb that I need to understand what it means. So to the lecturer during the lesson. Tijdens de les. Aandachtig. Okay. So there could be a verb that is dachten, and it probably has to do with like paying attention, this kind of. So andachtig, what can it be? Let's check what this is. Okay, Carl, you're saying something. I will just want to check this one. Andachtig. Carefully. Yeah, attentively, carefully. Okay. Carefully. Okay, so you were saying that about the bus, uncommon. Yeah, it's a divisible verb. Yes. It's a separable verb. Yeah. Okay. So you suggest I should split the what is the name of this? The preposition. De bus komt precies om 8:15 aan, like this, headstation. Or how do you say? Let me know. because these separable verbs still have trouble also in German to understand them. So let's see if you know how to make this one. Yeah. I wanted to check if dachten means something. Let's see. Dachten is to think. Yes, to think. Dachten. No. De bus komt om 5 uur aan. You would have put on at the end. At the very end. Okay. Wait. So you would say, you would keep by here. And you would put aan here. De bus komt precies om 7:15 bij het station aan. Well, what I can only say, I think this is a full sentence. Like there is no coordinate clause, there is not subordinate clause, so it's just one main clause. So, well, if it goes at the end, it goes at the end. I don't know. De bus komt precies om 7:15 bij het station aan. I will check this one with my teacher. I will see him on Thursday night, on Thursday evening. Let's see what he says about this. There is no subordinate clause. Sentence on ChatGPT. Okay, you trust ChatGPT because this was given by ChatGPT, so you know. As it was given by ChatGPT, well, let's see what it says. Kommt. I'm checking, let's see what it says. I'm giving the 3 different options. Okay. So one option is the one with an at the very end. One option is with the an before the station, and the one is together with the verb. De bus komt precies om 7:15 bij het station aan. So you were right. Very good. This is because ankommen is a separable verb in a main clause, so it's just a main clause. The conjugated part goes in the normal verb position and the prefix an moves to the end of the sentence. Okay. De bus komt precies om 7:15 aan het station. It means at the station, but here an is mistakenly interpreted as a preposition instead of the separable prefix. I see. The idiomatic expression is by het station aankomen. Okay, so nice. So this is the yes. Wait. ChatGPT gave you the question, but you didn't ask it for the answer. Okay, I don't fully understand what you're saying, but this is I think it's a nice way to practice, you see, because when one makes mistake, the other points it out, and there is some checking. I think this will solidify in the head, you know, and I will put much more attention to it in the future, I hope. So this is what this kind of exercise is meant to be. Yeah, so very nice. Okay. Let's put back the word reference. Yeah. Gut. Mijn ouders reisen iedere zomer naar Frankrijk met de auto. So they're traveling every summer to France with their car. Deze winkel blijft, or blijft, I think. Deze winkel blijft ook op zondag open. This shop stays open even on Sunday. Let me just revise the conjugation of blijven because there is this F coming and going. Blijven. Blijven, not blijven, blijven. Blijft, yes. Great. All right. The winkel is the shop. So I wonder how it is if in the Netherlands, like, or in the Flanders, the shops stay closed, like on Sunday, like most of them, or what percentage can it be? Like 20% of the shops are closed, or just 80% of the shops are closed. I lived in Germany and I was surprised that on Sunday, like, everything was closed except for bars. So even the supermarket. Here in Italy, the supermarket is open. We are always trying to cook something or buying, doing the shopping for cooking, especially on Sundays. So they have to be open. It's a good market. So yeah, I wonder how it is in the Netherlands or in Belgium, if they are closed on Sundays or not. Yeah. My preference is that they are open. Yeah. Yeah. That's just my preference. Okay. We laten de hond 3 keer per dag eat. So we let the dog out 3 times per day. So here we have again, yeah, this in this situation is a preposition. It's not the prefix of the verb, like to let out. I don't know. Yeah. But it's again at the end of the sentence. We laten de hond 3 keer per dag eet. Ja. Goed. De ober brengt, sorry, I think. Let's check. Brengen. Sometimes it's so close to English that it confuses me. Yeah, brengt. Yeah, brengt. De ober brengt ons meten een glas water. Ons meten. Okay, this is a bit complicated. De ober. What is de ober? Oof. De ober. Who is this guy who's bringing us? Meten is an adverb. I don't remember what it is, but it's an adverb. A glass of water. Meten. I found it on Duolingo. I forgotten it. Meten. Immediately. Yeah. So the ober might be the host. Let's see. The waiter. The waiter. Yes. The waiter. The waiter. De ober brengt ons meten een glas water. U spreekt heel duidelijk Nederlands. Duidelijk. Okay, spreken. I just want to be sure that is 1 E, not 2. Let's see. Spreken is not spreekt. Spreken. Yeah, it's a double E for sure. Okay, so E. U spreekt heel duidelijk Nederlands. So this is fluently. Duidelijk. Duidelijk. Clearly. Ah, okay. Okay. Nederlands. Goed. Ik droom vaak over mijn vakantie. Oké. Vakantie. Ik droom vaak over mijn vakantie. So what is he doing? What am I doing often on vacation? Dromen. Let's check. First of all, want to be sure that it's a double O. This is the main problem here. Dromen. Let's see. Yeah, it's a double O. So this is good. So dromen. Dream. Ha. I dream often. Ah, so he dreams often about his vacations. Yeah. Okay. So to dream. Okay. Good. Let's move forward. The baby slaapt bijna de hele nacht. So the baby almost sleeps the whole night. Waarom antwoorden with one O or two O's? Oof. So fucking hard this thing. Waarom antwoordt hij nooit op mijn berichten? So why does he never answer to my messages? Berichten, I think. Berichten. Ja, berichten. Let's see. Antwoorden with double O. Antwoorden. Very dramatic antwoorden. Yes, there is a double O. Okay. Julie. So I think this is not a separable verb. Vertellen, when it is fair, is together. At least this was in German, I believe. So I guess in Dutch is the same. Jullie vertellen altijd de waarheid. So you always speak the truth. Vertellen. Vertellen. Yeah, I always tell the truth. Let's check. Vertellen. Yeah. And it's one E in the singular and in the plural. Yeah. Vertellen. Dat kleine meisje helpt haar moeder iedere ochtend. Okay, so I want to move forward a bit faster because it's almost 1 hour, so 10 minutes, and I want to stop this. Now, there was these verbs, these positioning verbs. So we have staan, liggen, zitten, hangen, this is so hard, hangen, zetten, and leggen. So I asked ChatGPT to give a bit of context. So staan is standing or staying upright. Liggen is lying. Zitten is being inside or sitting. Hangen is hanging. Zetten is putting something upright. Leggen is putting something laid up. Why am I insisting so much on this? Is because just in my language we have one verb for all this, which is mettere, to put. So yeah. Well, it's not just that, but for sure there is not this difference. It's so strange. Yeah. Okay, choose the correct verb. The laptop. So, what is the laptop doing? Op het bureau. Wow. I'm already, it could be Lichte op het bureau. Carla, if you know, if you are more confident with these verbs, let me know. Yeah, it's a nightmare for me to understand which one. Because this one, yeah, Lichte, but it's not really, it's laying. Okay, if it's closed, but if the laptop is open, is it still laying or it's start? So yeah, I don't know. Licht. Mijn jas hangt aan de deur. De kat zit in de mand. So it's inside the basket. De koffers staan al in de auto. What is the koffers? It reminds me like the coffins. The coffers. What is the coffers? Ah, the suitcases. Yeah, the suitcases. Yeah, the koffers. The koffers zitten all in the auto. So they are inside. The klok hangt aan de muur. Is hanging on the muur, on the wall. Here, so on this one I'm quite sure that is Z. Here Z milk in the koelkast, otherwise it would spill all over. So he positions milk in the fridge. De kinderen staan op het gras. The kinderen are standing, or they are also liggen. Could be, no? Could be both, or zitten, or it could be anything. Because when it's people, it could be anything. Yeah, it's just depends on what is happening. The best, and this is what I would like to do in my next lecture, in my next lesson with my teacher, is to have a picture and to describe it, so you can understand if something is liggen, or something is zitten, or something is staan, or what. You know? De kinderen staan op het gras. De spiegel. This is hard. Hangt boven de wastafel. Okay. Boven sounds like above. Boven. Let's see. Yeah, above. What is the other one? Wastafel. The sink. Okay. Good. So I don't think it's hanging. Yeah, or could be. Yeah. I don't know. It's a bit strange. Boven is above. Wastafel is the sink. Let's see what you're saying, Cara. Milk, perhaps. Er staat, since the milk carton is standing in the fridge. But, okay, there is a movement here. Right. Zet milk in the koelkast. Oh, yes. Oh my god. I thought, for a moment I thought that is the he. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, good. Very nice. Thank you. Is or staat. Staat milk in the koelkast. Yeah. There is milk in the fridge. There stands milk in the fridge. There stands milk in the fridge. De bloemen op tafel in een vaas. Okay. Okay, this one, the flowers on the table in a vase. So they are already in a vase. So what is this? Zitten. But they staan. I don't know. Staan op tafel in een vaas. And why is not op de tafel? Yeah, interference from German. Yeah, yeah, that's the problem of having several languages going around your brain, that they mess up. What do you say? De bloemen staan op. Why not de tafel? In en was? What would you say? It's yeah, I don't know. Okay. Mein Telefon liegt naast mein Bett. Okay. So let me know, Carl, what you think about this one. The bloemen staan op de tafel. Yeah. Okay, choose zetten or leggen. So zetten is putting upright, leggen is putting laying. Yeah, to lay something down. Ik, mijn boek op de tafel. So ik leg mijn boek op de tafel. Ze haar bril naast de computer. He could be legt, because the bril is the glasses, and yeah, they are laying. You see, this is what really troubles me. Like, is something laying or something standing? It's just, yeah, you know, sometimes it's just the same. I mean, what would you do with the glasses? You just turn them like this, and this is staan, and this is laying. Oh. So strange for me. This is just, yeah. Okay. Good. Hey, de vlees in de koelkast. So this one is Z. De vlees in de koelkast. Kun je de stoel bij het raam zetten? So, yeah, can you put the chair by the window, so in an upright position? Wij de dozen op de grond. Wij zetten, I suppose, or leggen. Could be, yeah, even this, you know. Think about the box. Like a box, a dose, it has same sides, no? So what is standing and what is laying for a box? Just, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. If maybe the box is unfolded, so in that case it's laying, and if it's folded, it's zetten. Yeah. Good question about bril. I don't know. You'll have to ask your teacher. Yeah, you see, it's probably, if you are more advanced than me and you have the same issue, so this is probably the thing that you just learn it by heart. And anyway, even if you learn it by heart, I suppose that people will understand it. If you're saying leggen or zetten, yeah, it's just, yeah. But yeah, good to have company here. That feels nice. Okay. The Ober. So again, the Ober was the waiter. Twee glazen op tafel zetten. Zet. Twee glazen op tafel. Again, I don't know why there is not the here. Let's put it like this. So well, I don't know. Okay, it was there. Zet je tas niet op de stoel. So here we have a negative imperative. Do not put the bag on the chair. Hem liever op de grond. Zet hem liever. So put it liever. What is liever? Rather. Rather. Okay. Okay, so this is an imperative, so the subject is not repeated. Zet hem liever op de grond. And I think in the negative imperative, it has to be mentioned. Zet je niet. Yeah. Okay. but I want to ask this to my teacher because we haven't seen it last time. We spoke about imperative, but we haven't seen the negative form. De kinderen hun fietsen voor de school. De kinderen zetten hun fietsen voor de school. I suppose they put them upright and they just throw them on the ground. So the bicycles. Ik, mijn sleutels altijd op the same dezelfde plank. I think this is leeg. So because the keys are just not, they don't have a real shape to stand or to sit, so they are lame. Dezelfde plank. Plank sounds to me like the boat wooden bar that one then jumps to the sharks. The plank, so I guess it's just a shelf, I suppose. Let's see, what is a plank? Yeah, it's a shelf. Okay, that's nice fantasy, huh? The boat plank. Okay. De moeder het kind voorzichtig in bed. Leg. Het kind voorzichtig in bed. So she just puts it in. Voorzichtig is careful, no? Carefully. Voorzichtig. Voorzichtig is carefully, yeah. Okay, so this is done. De moeder legt het kind voorzichtig in bed. Very good. Possibly share all the words and sentences you've learned so far in the Google Doc. I'm curious to see everything you've done so far. Okay, yes, I can do that. I will try to do that tomorrow. I also create some audio files for you that you should find helpful. You want to create some files, or should I create some files? What I want to do with audios is I can also create. Okay, yeah, sure, that's nice. I will try to do this. Yeah, because I haven't really started working much on the listening. I have been working with my teacher on this, but not that much. So I want to start working on the listening. Yeah. Not sure if soon, but maybe next week or the week after, because the listening gets hard, huh? With the all these kind of sounds. I tried to watch some videos on YouTube and I was lost. So, but it's fine. I mean, I just started 2 weeks ago, so it's fine to be like this. Okay, so I think I will go on with a new live session. Maybe, I don't know. If I'm here this weekend, I could do another one. I have to decide. Maybe always in the evening. Yeah, thank you, Karl. Thank you. Maybe in the weekend, but I don't know. I'm probably going to the mountains this weekend, to the Apennines. So let's see. If I'm here, I will probably do another live session either on Saturday or on Sunday. Okay? So, thank you very much, Karl, for all the comments and also the corrections. They were very useful, the separable verbs, and yeah, it was nice to have company from you. I will try to do what you said, and if anybody else joined, thank you very much for joining. If you appreciated this, maybe just give a like or a comment or anything and let me know if there is anything to improve. So, have a goede avond. Yeah? Goodbye. Ciao.